pocket? I do. Okay, let me get that, and then a ice white chocolate mocha grande. Okay. Thank you. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan, and if you've been rocking with me, what's up? Y'all, we're starting a new vlog, and I finally got my hands on the jalapeno chicken pocket from Starbucks. This is one of the most viral foods all summer long, and every time I went, they didn't have it. So finally, they have it. So we're gonna try it together. I got me a coffee, which I'm probably gonna regret because it is way after 2 o'clock. Y'all, let's go ahead and try it out. This is how it looks. It's kind of small. It is good, but I could definitely make this. It tastes like kind of like nacho cheese. All right, well, it's not bad. So I don't have any food on my mouth. I wish it was just a little bit more because I'm still kind of hungry, but it was definitely a snack. After I drink this coffee though, it should fill me up.
So we are coming in with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on full. Oh, we rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey, the journey that us to the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, blessings fall on my right hand. What's a toast to the friends that they come to me, Lord, one time. Sit down in a class and we pour that. Only see the road and me go on with the road. Word for me, say me tired thing. And you know it formed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with credits and you sing, yeah, Jimmy, I'll dig it soon, get the higher ring like hello, brother. Say, I just saw ya, saw you post the spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. If you need a butter, pass through your soul to your body and live, man. Me have to thank God for the journey to just to the plus. Yeah, my gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall on my right hand. What's a toast to the friends that they come to me, Lord, one time. Sit down in a class and we pour them. Only sit the road and me go on with it, go on with it. Just show our blessings upon me. And send me to tell them the story. Just show our blessings upon me. And that's how I'm gonna give him the job. Read from me the light. You know some my passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. Coming like a boss. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey to just to the plus. Gratitude is a
Y'all, that was a workout. I am done, and I met my goal. I knew it was gonna be a good one when I was at an hour and at 400 calories. That's my goal, but I haven't hit that in a long time. It usually takes me about an hour and 20 minutes to get to 400 calories. I'm gonna put the workout that I did in the description box. Like I always do, it's gonna be a Canva document. Anytime I do a workout from now on, I'm leaving the Canva document in the description box, and I usually link it in the comment section, so check there. But y'all, I did doggone good. So as you can see, hit 512 active calories. That's what I look at, active calories. And like I told y'all, it usually takes me about an hour and 20 minutes to get 400. So I'm proud of myself. I pushed myself. I did the doggone thing. And now it's time to relax.
I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the picky. It's so embarrassing. All of the things I need living inside of me. I can't see it. It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see. I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, shit could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get payback. Mama told me never see where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much. much, I hit my clutch and vroom. Birthday, pop out the tomb. I like when you put your gun.
Can't ball in a life.
Hey y'all, happy 4th if y'all celebrating the 4th. I don't know if we deserve celebration with all the things that's going on in the world. With our current administration, child, it to me has been the longest 6 months of my life. And quite frankly, I am just ready for them 3.5 years to fly, because it's time for him to go. But yes, we are going to a cookout, and I'm just going there for the food. Celebration, not so much. Day was mainly a cleanup day. I didn't do too much of anything else, but really did some deep cleaning in my bathrooms. So that's what we did majority of the day. I do want to do some organization because I did buy some things for my pantries, and I kind of want to clean up some areas like that have become the the infamous junk drawers. I need to go through those. So that was a big goal of mine today, but we have all weekend to do that. This weekend I don't have too much planned, and then next week I'm taking the girls to a water park, and so we're gonna be like our mini vacation, so to speak, for the summer. So we're doing that next week. But this week I was like, mission organization is about to happen, so hopefully I can go ahead and get that done. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But hopefully y'all are having a good day. Let me know down below if you celebrated the 4th of July. Let me know if you celebrated Independence Day. Y'all let me know what we doing, because somebody made sure to let me know that we are still boycotting Target, because last video, y'all, I said I was at Target. So y'all let me know down below if y'all still boycotting Target. Now I will say this, I don't really go to Target too often, and I go to Target if there's like a necessity, and for some reason I can't get to Walmart. So in that particular video, I knew that Target, I went to Walmart to find the particular item that I needed. They did not have it, and Target was the only place that had it, so that's why I went. But to say like we shopping at Target like I used to be in Target weekly, okay? They used to get all my little coins, but are we doing that now? No, not so much. So I think, you know, I am doing my part because I rarely go there. I'm just gonna be honest. But that particular item I needed, and Target was the only one that carried it, and so yeah, I was kind of like stuck and I needed it. So anyway, but shout out to the person that reminded me and clocked me, because it's always good to be clocked, especially if it's constructive. I finally bought a car mount, but I was trying to hook it up, y'all. I couldn't figure that out. So right now what I'm using is my tripod. And like usually the DJI is pretty good. Now my older my Sony would have been moving all over the place, but my DJI, since I guess it's smaller, it doesn't really move too much. But I still wanted a secure car mount, especially because I feel like I'm gonna be doing more talking videos in the car when it comes to my short form content. So I said, let me go and invest in a car mount. This is the one I purchased, but it's not like I was trying to figure out, because I put in for it specifically for the DJI, and this one popped up. It does have a DJI, not DJ, Lord, DJ. No, yeah, it is DJ. It does have a DJI little, what do you call it? Like a little hookup for where the DJI can fit in it. So I just have to read the instructions and figure out how to hook it up. But that's what we'll be doing later on. All right, y'all, I have hooked up the car mount. I just want to come on here and see the different angles and how it looks. So I will link this in my Amazon storefront, but if you have a DJI, then you can definitely use this. I do like it. It is a suction mount. Seems pretty sturdy. This is one view, and I can kind of move it. Okay. Oh, okay, we can even go down here. Yo, this is a different angle. Makes my car look super big. I'm so silly. Got some ribs off the grill. Got a little rice dressing and pork and beans. And we have some potato salad.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I search to find the love within. came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't go. Some people go around the world for love.
Y'all, what is going on? It is a new day. Happy Sunday. We are headed to church. Y'all, I'm just feeling so, I don't know what's the word right now, but I don't feel like I am just looking my best. Whew. It's been a lot. I did my nails yesterday, and I was supposed to do some content yesterday. I think all I did was I showed y'all my hot girl walk, and then I went to and I watered my plants, and then I was supposed to come back, and I never did. Oh yes, y'all, I've been in a little mood. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Hate when I get like this. I just hate it. And no matter how much I try to psych myself out, no matter how much I try to like push through, I just be stuck in this funky mood. So I was like, let me get to church. At first I wasn't gonna go, but then I was like, no, you know that when you go to church, like, your week just goes by so much better. I don't know if that happens for y'all, but I know that it's like I get charged with something that I need, or I get filled for the week, and that's something that I definitely need in this moment as I am dealing with the things I'm dealing with. So yeah, y'all, we're still on summer break though, but the crazy part is we're in July, and look like as soon as July hit, it's like, oh my gosh, summer is about to be over. So I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that I am out of work until August. And I don't think I've been doing a very good job at taking advantage of my time off. So I told myself, baby, we locking in. Like today is Sunday. Monday, we locking in. I'm putting myself on a schedule because y'all, I really just be dilly-dallying. Like, dilly-dallying. Now, one thing I will say is I've been getting my study on because my test is in about 20 days. Oh, I scheduled my test. I don't know if I even told y'all that, but I scheduled my test. And, you know, the test that I've been talking about this whole time, if you're new here, I'm studying for the SLLA. It's an ed leadership test. It's in order to be an educational leader, we need this test. And I finally booked it, but the test is expensive. Like, I want to say $425 for a test to tell y'all that I'm a good leader. That's what I feel like I went to school for. Like, that's what I went get my master's for. Why I gotta take another test for $425? Someone explain it. I think it's just a money thing, and I think it's a keep people out thing, if you catch my drift. But $425 is insane to test my capabilities when I got the degrees. So I don't know. I just feel like everything at this point, like, I'm just so sick of everything costing money. You know, it's like I turn around, in order to advance, you got to pay all this money. I'm just hoping it pays off. That's all I could pray for. I was thankful that I was able to pay for it, but at the same time, I was like, I really didn't want to take my $425 to pay for that. Like, you know, I feel like I'm just being pulled in all these different directions, and I feel like, you know, this is normal stuff. And then there's another thing that I want to say is, like, I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful, and a lot of the times I would not validate my feelings, and I would be like, well, you know, there's people that's dealing with way worse things than you. You need to just stop complaining, or you need to stop, I guess, feeling the way you're feeling. And I used to do that all the time until, you know, as I got older, I'm like, no, my feelings are valid. Like, I can't just sweep them under the rug just because, you know, other people are dealing with more strenuous things than me. I feel like it's okay to still validate that I feel this way. Two things can be true at once. I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. And I know things could be worse. And I'm rambling. I'm about to go to church. And hopefully I can get a good message, because I need one right now. But I'm locking in starting Monday, I'm locking in. I'm about to make my schedule. I'm about to be just busy as a bee. Like, girl, you have done enough resting. It's time to lock in. You have goals you said that you wanted to do, so let's progress. Hey y'all, I hope y'all like this angle. I don't know, I'm trying to work with my car mount here and it just seems like the angle is off. Oh. So after yesterday, came home to lights turned off because we had some pretty bad weather, which I felt like it wasn't that bad of a weather for the lights to go off. So I'm gonna need my energy company to fix that. Like, that is so annoying. But anyway, came back home to no lights. And not only that, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all see that I have this door stopper. Sometimes it's in the video, but I have these door stoppers to, you know, put on my doors as extra precaution, extra safety measure. I am a single black female, so I do have that as an extra safety precaution. Well, I usually don't put it on very tight except at night, and for some reason when the lights were off, my garage doesn't work. So I parked in the front of my house and I was able to just, you know, use the key to get in. But when I went to open the door, I suddenly forgot that the door lock was there. It wasn't on as tight because, like I said, I usually tighten it up at night, and I must have forgot. But y'all, when I say I couldn't even get in the front door, and we're sitting there trying to break in my own house because I had unlocked it, but I wasn't able to push the door because the door stopper. So as soon as I opened it just a tad, like I kept pushing it, my alarm system goes off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now the cops gonna come. Like, I need this to be done so I could hurry up and go turn off the alarm. Well, y'all, some kind of way, I just kept pushing that door. But that stopper does work because it will alert me if somebody is trying to break in. Like, I will be able to hear all the struggle. So I'm saying, girl. So y'all, finally got in. Like, almost I had to squeeze my hand through and like take it off from the inside. Y'all, just know that my hand hurts. I probably will get a bruise on my arm. But nonetheless, I got it, and we were able to cancel the alarm. I was so outdone from that little moment that everything I had planned to do, I was like, we're not doing it anymore. Like, no. So didn't do that. But what I did do, which I hate for myself, is I did doom scroll on TikTok. And when I say, why nobody told me TikTok was this addictive? I think people tried to say, but I have never been a TikTok person. Like, I'll go on TikTok to post my little content and I maneuver on off. But the rabbit holes I went down yesterday was crazy. Okay, story after story after story. And not only that, y'all, these stories are like stories about relationships and women and how they just pretty much be going through it. And every time I am drawn in, because I mean, they get your attention, like with that little hook, it gets your attention. And I'm like, ain't no way people really going through this. I'd be like, God, may that type of man never find me, because what? That's insane. Now, I have heard where, you know, some people embellish the story. Some of these stories are really not what they are. And, you know, so a lot of times people do things for clout. So I have that in the back of my head, but also I'm like, I don't put it past nobody. Like, these things are real. I know that these things can happen, but it's just a little bit too much. I keep hearing bad story after bad story after bad story, and I'm like, literally at this point terrified to date, because I'm like, baby, if that's what's out there, I don't want it. Like, just hearing all that stuff has me quite terrified. Okay, and I've been through some things in relationships, but I ain't never been through, you know, no well, to each his own. But I have been through some things, and in my eyes, I'm like, you know, I survived it. Like, it wasn't that bad. But in your eyes, you might think it was bad. So I can't say it wasn't that bad because everybody's experience is different and everybody handles things differently. But when I say, baby, you got to get off of TikTok. You got to get off of TikTok. Y'all, I stayed up till about 2 o'clock in the morning listening to stories. And I was on my way to doom scroll on another story. And I was like, girl, just stop it. Stop it, just stop it, stop it. Today is Monday, and I promised myself, and I told y'all yesterday, I was like, nah, we gotta lock in. Like, we have things that we gotta do. And so I woke up super, super late. I laid in bed more than what I should have. And yeah, I'm starting off very, very late. But I decided that I wanted to dress my little self up because I'm tired of looking just blah. And I feel a little bit better. But the thing about it was, y'all, it took me almost an hour to find something to wear. I told y'all a few vlogs back that I had gained some weight. And I have been on this fitness journey for over 2 years now. And I lost a lot of weight last year. And I feel like it's a lot because I've never lost that much weight in a year before. Okay. So altogether, I lost a total of 28 pounds. Total 28 pounds. And that was last year. Some kind of way, out of that 28 pounds, I done gained 10 pounds back. 10. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, I don't feel like I look that much bigger, but when I say I tried on some shorts that I remember buying last year, because, you know, my body was changing. I was getting, you know, I thought I was, you know, getting to where I wanted to go. So I started buying clothes because my other clothes did not fit. So I started to buy clothes and I started to buy sizes that were my size at the time. So for the longest, y'all, I've been in a 9-10. Last year, I was in a 6. Okay. At one point, I had a 4 on. So it just depends on the jeans. I cannot fit those pants, those shorts anymore. And mind you, I haven't worn shorts all summer because I just haven't been going, you know, places to wear shorts. Like I was like, you know, I like my little mom jeans and I just call it a day. But I was like, today I want to kind of dress up. I want to feel, you know, feel good about myself. So I was like, let's go ahead and look at the shorts section of my closet. Y'all, when I say I tried on 4 different pairs of shorts and none of them things fit, I immediately got so discouraged. And I was like, dang. Like 10 pounds will do that to you? Like, I can't even button them jokers up. That was a little depressing. And I'm just like, bro, how did we get here? In just such a short few months. Because I could have sworn it was like October. I was celebrating that I had lost this weight. Because I even made a post about it on Instagram. And then we're in July. And I can't fit my shorts no more. And I am frustrated with myself because I'm like, how could you let yourself gain those 10 pounds back? Like, you didn't see. I need to get my meal preps together. Me and my little family, we're going on a like mini vacation next week. No, actually this week. So next week I will definitely be locking in, or I'm getting strict. You know, when you go on vacation, there's no time to be strict at that point because, like, what? We're on vacation. But I can be a little bit more mindful about what I'm eating. But like when I'm on vacation, I like to eat. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, so after next week, I was like, okay, we locking in because we're gonna meal prep. We're gonna meal prep, and we're going to stick to the freaking meal preps. Like, we're going to cut these calories, and y'all, it's like to come to the point where I don't even want to eat. But I know that is not good because you need to be able to eat to keep your muscle. You need to be able to eat to actually lose weight for your body to work properly. But I am so like, dang, like I don't want to eat. I only want to eat 1 meal a day. But I know I'm not going back to that because I was that person before, and that was not healthy at all. So I'm just going to actually get more focused in on what I'm eating, be a little bit more mindful, and really get down to business and really get these workouts in and do all of the things. But just wanted to come on here and check in. I am headed to go study, and then after that I'm going playing my content. So I'm hoping I can study for like an hour and a half, and then the next hour I'll go ahead and plan some content. And then after that, I do plan to go to the gym. All right, y'all, I'm back. I did a little impromptu home goods run. Did not find what I was looking for. I really want some food storage containers for like salads and meal preps, and where it's just like all those all-in-one. I don't know if y'all have seen that before, but that's what I was looking for. And unfortunately, I did not find it. So, y'all, I am really feeling discouraged today. I just went on a whole spiel about how I'm mad about the fact that I've gained this weight, and blase. But yet, I want to skip out on the gym. Like, make it make sense. Like, where they do that at? But I'm going to force myself to get there because I have no excuse. It's kind of later during the day than when I usually do my gym workouts, because usually I'm doing them at about 4, and by the time I get on that side of the time, it'll be 6. The daycare closes at 7, so I think I'm not gonna go get my kids because then I'm gonna really be rushed and all of that. So yeah, I'm thinking that I just need to just go to the gym, go straight there, knock out the workout, be productive, because how you gonna complain about something and you don't do something about it?
Only been a few hours, but it feel like this. Only been days, but it feel like months. Gone for a year, only been like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want. My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary.
Hey y'all, we are back home. That workout was amazing. I feel good, so I'm glad I went. Like, it is really a battle of the mind, and I'm so glad I just pumped myself to go, because I was like, well, it is later than usual, but that's not an excuse. Like, no. So yes, y'all, I'm back home and we are wrapping up the vlog. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely like the video, because definitely like the video, because definitely like the video, because it is free. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if I told y'all though that I did get my DJI back, and the process was really easy. My camera was still under warranty, so that meant that my camera was still under warranty, so I did not pay any additional fees. I shipped my camera to DJI and they inspected it to make sure there was no damage, no water damage. And like, frankly, I'm very careful with the camera, so I'm like, I don't understand why the gimbal would be, you know, malfunctioning. And they saw that I didn't have any drops. Like, it was in very tip-top condition. So did not have to pay for them to fix it or replace it. I think they just gave me a whole brand new DJI, because it came in a little box and it had different serial number and everything. So I have a brand new camera, and I think it looks, I don't know, I think it looks clearer. It might be that the settings, I have the settings different than my original camera, but I'm like, dang, I don't know. I noticed the quality last video, because last video I had it back in action. That's all the updates for today. Thank you so much for watching. And again, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
You tried everything, but you won't give up.